So if I was going to hit this 4-iron and I felt like either I had pulled a couple of shots that day or I just want to make sure that I don't pull anything, then I might do the same thing. Grab it right in the middle like I have it here and don't let it tap you in the side. And just turn through, okay? If I turn to the camera, turn all the way through, you can see where there's a space here. Hey golfers, Tony McMullen, the founder of Smart Golf Academy here. Today we are answering a question that we got from one of our subscribers, and we're going to make a video out of it. I think it's a good question, and I think for a lot of golfers out there, I think a lot of you guys struggle with this, so I'm going to help you with that today. The question is, what makes me pull the ball? What makes me hook the ball? Especially when I get under pressure. The question, the way it was worded, was when I'm under pressure, why do I pull the ball and what can I do to correct that? I'm going to give you an answer to that. I'm going to give you a drill and a feel that's really going to help you to understand what you need to do. It's going to help you on the golf course. And I'm going to give you something for your pre-shot routine too that's going to make you a better player. But before we get to that, we would absolutely love it if you'd give us a like and a subscribe to our channel. Things like this, we're getting opportunities to answer questions from subscribers and help them with their game and make their game better, make them perform better on the golf course, and give them a better understanding of the things that they need in their golf swing to help them play better golf. So if you give us a like and a subscribe, and if there's something in your game that you would like for us to make a video of that might help you and maybe help some other subscribers and players as well, we'd love to do that. So on to our question. This player feels like that when he goes to play golf, he hits a fair number of shots as a right-handed player, that he pulls the ball and occasionally hooks it. The answer to that is how you turn, okay? We know the kinematic sequence is hips, torso, arms, then club, okay? If you are pulling the ball, if you're a right-handed golfer like I am, and you're pulling the ball to the left, something's out of sequence there, and chances are that either your arms or your golf club are getting to the ball before they should. And what that comes from, especially if you're playing in a situation where there might be some pressure, is that you tend to speed things up a little bit. And when pressure, the way I always define pressure for our players is when you feel pressure, you tend to shorten up and you tend to speed up. Because pressure, the definition of it would be something to this effect: when scenarios and information come at me faster than I can process them, I tend to speed up to try to make everything work the way it should, okay? So when you shorten up and you speed up, what you sacrifice is how much your torso turns, okay? So if the torso doesn't turn all the way through the shot, you get here and you start forward. Well, those arms speed up a little bit and they get to the ball before your body does, makes you pull the ball to the left. How do we correct that? Okay, the first thing I would say is a great shot doesn't begin over the golf ball. It begins in your pre-shot routine. So your pre-shot routine should have you turning all the way through the shot. So I'm going to do this two ways. I'm going to give you the example first. You take about a 6-foot or maybe a 5-foot long PVC pipe, something to that effect there, and you were to grab it about a third of the way up. I don't want it to tap me in the side like this, because if I do, that means I'm not turning, okay? So this is something you can do that's very simple. You can do it with a broom or anything like that, broomstick, okay? Turn back and turn through, and don't let this end tap you in the side. Just keep turning, okay? You can turn level if you want. You don't have to swing it like a golf club. Just turn back, turn through. Look at how much my chest and my torso turns when I'm doing that, okay? Your weight shift is there, everything is there. So now, out on the golf course, if you feel like you're not making a full turn, what you can do is take your longer club, because generally this happens in a longer club than it does, say, a pitching wedge or a 9-iron or something like that. So I have a 4-iron. So if I was going to hit this 4-iron and I felt like either I had pulled a couple of shots that day or I just want to make sure that I don't pull anything, then I might do the same thing. Grab it right in the middle like I have it here and don't let it tap you in the side. And just turn through, okay? If I turn to the camera, turn all the way through, you can see where there's a space here, okay? And you can see that I turn all the way and I can face the camera, okay? Now when you go to hit your golf shot, that would be your pre-shot routine. When you walk up, you might make one more practice swing here where you make a nice full turn behind it. Turn all the way through. Feel like your torso from shoulders to hips turns through the shot. You don't have to do that fast. You just want to make sure you turn fully. It would look like this. Set up to it, and I'm thinking full, smooth turn. Very straight. Okay? If you don't want to pull it, if you don't want to hook it, it's in how much you turn. Don't let your arms outrace your body to the golf ball. For more tips like these, go to smartgolfacademy.org, the online academy. There's all kinds of great tips on there, things that are going to make you play better. And by going to that and by checking those out, we are going to make you a better player.